Okay, so we're starting day 1 of our learning packet, and you see this right here. Make sure you guys are reading daily to your parents, or your parents are reading to you, and then they check it off and they sign at the very bottom right here, and you put your name here. That is very important. You guys are supposed to be reading 15 minutes a day. If you're not able to read to your mommy or daddy because of the books and stuff, there's a lot of books online, and I'm going to try to put some here. But also, you can look up on our Facebook or our YouTube channel, and you can see teachers reading books to you, and you can count that. Okay, now we're going to go into the day 1, Veterans Day, which I'm going to put it right here and read it to you in just a minute on the screen. Veterans Day. Why is Veterans Day such an important holiday? It's the day we honor the men and women who have served in our military. On November 11th, each year we observe Veterans Day with parades and speeches. It's our way of saying a big thank you to the brave veterans. Now, on this slide, you're going to go ahead and circle each word that begins with letter D, and try to see if you can underline the word big and put a happy face by your favorite part of this story. I know it's very short. Just try your best. Okay, now take a break, get your pencil ready, and try to do it before I show you, because the next image is going to be the answers on there. I'll first do the ones that are letter D, and I circled them in red. And then I will underline the word big in green. See if you can do that as well. Parents, you can ask your children now to find certain words in the story and see if they can locate them. And are two good examples for them to look for in the story. Okay, now that we're done with the Veterans Day paper, we're going to do our journal writing, which is this paper right here. Now, I want you guys to think about a holiday and maybe your favorite holiday, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, July 4th, Easter. There's all kinds of holidays out there that we can write about. So think about it in your head, and we're going to write about our favorite holiday. I'm writing about Christmas. I like Christmas. And here's my picture. And I'm going to start with my words. Now make sure you start with a capital letter and you end with a period. I wrote I, 2-finger space, like, 2-finger space, Christmas, period. I, 2-finger space, like, 2-finger space, 2-finger space, bake, period. Make sure you're sounding out your words. Remember, try to think of the sounds that you hear in each word. Okay, we're going to work on the next page, which is called prepositions, but it's basically just filling in the blank and trying to make sense of what word goes where. We are going to have to do some reading for this, so let's try our best, and we will circle the word and we will write it in the blank, okay? Okay, so number 1 says, put your finger under the word the. The cat is the mat. We have to find out which word goes in that blank. Is it the word in, on, or to? The cat is in the mat, the cat is on the mat, or the cat is to the mat. If you chose on, you are right. The cat is on the mat. Make sure you circle it and write it in the blank. The next one says the tea is the cup. Is it the tea is in the cup, The tea is at the cup, or the tea is on the cup. If you chose the word in, you are right. The tea is in the cup. Make sure you circle it and write it down. Now we will do number 3. The hen sat the eggs. The hen sat at the eggs. The hen sat in the eggs, or the hen sat on the eggs. If you chose the word on, you are right. The hen sat on the eggs. Make sure you circle it and write the word in the blank. The next one says, I ran Dad. Is it I ran in Dad, I ran on Dad, or I ran to Dad? If you chose to, you're right. I ran to Dad. Make sure you circle it and write it in the blank. The next one down below, we're going to read. Put your finger under the word the. The cat hid in the hat. Now, in that box, I would love you to draw a picture of the cat hid in the hat. Here is my picture of the cat hiding in the hat. Now read the sentence again. The cat hid in the hat. Okay, so the next pages we are going to do is this reteach page, which is on addition, which we know how to do. The back page, which is another addition, and the last page for the day, which is a reteach, addition sentences. Okay, so we're going to start with lesson 1, reteach. We'll go through it quickly since the directions are in English and Spanish, and try your best to get this day 1 completed. Okay, so now the story reads for our math. Mrs. Smith has 2 eggs. She gets 4 more eggs. How many eggs does she have in all? Write the number. Draw the total number of eggs in the basket. You can see in the basket I drew 6 eggs and I wrote the number 6 on the line. 4 eggs with 2 more is the total of 6. Make sure you write your answer and draw those eggs in the basket. Now Mrs. Smith has made 4 pancakes and there are 0 pancakes cooking. How many total pancakes will she have? Write the number and draw the total number of pancakes on the plate. You should have drawn 4 pancakes on the plate and the number 4 as the answer in the blank above. Now we will continue with the next problem. This one's a little different. There are 2 napkins on the table. Mrs. Smith needs to set 3 more napkins. Draw 3 more napkins on the table. How many napkins are there altogether? Write the number. You can see that I drew 3 purple napkins, and I circled the 2 napkins that were already there. So 2 plus 3 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your answer should be 5. Please make sure you put it on the line. Hannah bought 2 oranges. She brought home 2 more. Draw how many oranges she has in the bag. If you drew 4 oranges and write the number 4 on the blank, you are correct. Jack picks up 3 baseballs. He finds another baseball. Draw them in the toy chest. 3 plus 1 equals the number 4. Please put it in the blank. Now we're going to count the apples on the tree. Put the number on the line. put our plus sign, count the other tree's apples, put the number on the line, and then count them all. On the first tree, you see 2 apples, you write the number 2. Then we're going to make our plus sign. Count the apples on the other tree. You should have counted 4 apples. Now we're going to count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write the number 6 in the blank. Now let's do the next problem. Count the apples, write the number underneath each tree, and see if you can add up the ones at the end. Now you see 3 apples. Put your addition sign. And 6 apples. And when you count those all together, you should end up with a total of 9 apples. Make sure you write your answers in the blank. Now let's do the next problem. 5 apples. Make sure you make your addition sign. Plus 2 apples is going to equal how many apples in all? Your answer should be 7. Make sure you write your answer in the blank. And this finishes our math for today. Okay, make sure you guys are going outside, getting some exercise. They gave you some pictures of yoga and some stretches and things that you guys can do. Also, get online and you could go to Go Noodle and do some dancing or anything else, riding your bike as well. I'm going to add on a story and art lesson, the art lesson first, and then a story for you guys. And then I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Okay, so I'm going to try to record an art lesson for you guys for the day. And then it hopefully will relate with the story that I'm going to read to you today. But I'm not going to tell you what it is until we can see at the end. So the first thing you need is a piece of paper, which you're going to want to use it up, down like this. And maybe a pencil, color, crayons, markers, but anything you could probably maybe erase if you make a mistake. This is my niece, she's going to help me. So the first thing you need to do is take your piece of paper, and I am going to tell you the first image we are going to draw is a circle. So towards the top, where this is going to be his head, you're going to draw a circle. You can see Harper's drawing her circle right now. Okay. The next image you're going to draw is going to be his eyes. So 2 little circles for his eyes. And then 2 little dots in the middle. So it kind of looks like this. And hopefully we'll get better at it.
Mine's like kind of like that. And not good.
Next, you're going to do his nose.
Nose.
And I kind of drew like a little bit of a rainbow and then filled in a dot for his nose. So hopefully you guys can start to see what he's looking like right now. Now we're going to make a smile, but because this is a certain type of animal, you're going to make almost like 2 W smiles. 2 like this. Okay. Next, we're going to draw a body. So, he's going to have a funny body. You're just going to try your best. I'm going to kind of go like a little bit like this. And you know Mrs. Reese doesn't do very well when I color, when I draw. So, kind of like a bean kind of looking.
Mine's from like this. Mine's way that way, not that way.
Then, you kind of want to give him a leg. Actually 2 legs.
And put one the other way, maybe.
Okay. When you're done with these legs, you're going to want to give him an arm. So I'm going to kind of find his shoulder, go down, and give his arm back and up. That is one arm there. Oh, you have yours upside down. You have to show it this way. Okay, next, We're going to give him kind of a little arm on the side over here, so his arm's kind of out like this, around and up.
I don't know so good.
Give him 2 little ears. Remember, we do rainbows for ears, especially with this character. Then you might want to give him a little bit of inset. I'm going to go ahead and do another little rainbow on the inside so this can start to look like what he's supposed to look like.
I took out also.
Did you do this part? You got to color in his ears so they can start to see. And give him some eyebrows too. This is kind of like a bear, sorta. Now you're gonna give him kind of a mask kind of thing, and this is gonna be the fun part. Think of Kung Fu Panda, because that's kind of what we're trying to draw, is a panda. Up and around. And then you're gonna color in around his eyes. You'll see as soon as I'm done coloring.
And soon I'm done coloring.
Then I'm gonna kind of give him some black on the sides, give him some fur around the cheeks. Use your crayons, and you can start to color in maybe his arms black.
Black.
Yeah, you draw his arms and his legs black. So what I'm doing right now is just coloring his arms and legs in black.
Okay.
So you can see he kind of looks more like a panda bear. Did you color his legs in?
Yeah.
Okay, now because he is a panda bear, he has some black and white on his body, so we're going to kind of give him like a collar, it looks like. So right around, you can see, on up. Just going to give him some more black and white. And you guys, we've watched the panda bears, of course, on the YouTube live. Kind of calm and relax us. Okay, not the best panda that I've ever drawn.
San Diego Zoo and we didn't have pandas.
And you can see it like right there. So you can tell our story today is kind of going to be maybe about a panda bear. Okay, catch us later. Say bye, Harper.
Bye.
Okay, so our book today is I'll Wait, Mr. Panda. The publisher is Scholastic. And our author is Steve Antony. You can see our title page. Remember, the title is here. Your author is here. What are you making, Mr. Panda? Wait and see. It's a surprise. No, I will not wait. Goodbye. I'll wait, Mr. Panda, says the penguin. Are you making cookies, Mr. Panda? Wait and see. It's a surprise. No, waiting is too hard. Goodbye. I'll wait, Mr. Panda. Are you making cupcakes, Mr. Panda? See all the little rabbits. Wait and see, it's a surprise. No, I'm done waiting. Goodbye. I'll wait, Mr. Panda. All the other little bunnies are going away saying goodbye. Is it ready yet, Mr. Panda? No, wait here. I don't like waiting. Goodbye. Oh, wait, Mr. Panda! I'm waiting, Mr. Panda. Surprise! That was worth the wait. Look at that big donut. I know. And here he is. Thank you, Mr. Panda. I can't wait to eat it. Oh, look at him. He's pushing it all the way to his house. And that is the end. And that was the end of our story for today. Make sure you do your art lesson if you want to and draw a panda. We have more Mr. Panda stories later for us to do.